Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we're going to be talking about Transformers Studio Series 86, Snarl. And this guy is really good. I quite like him. Is he my favorite? No, but that's because of bias. This guy, I could see a case for being the arguably best out of the entire Dinobot group. But, I don't know, doesn't really matter because none of them are bad. I guess it's just personal preference. And, yeah, so let's talk about it. But before I forget, box review. Here's the box. You got some real nice artwork. You can shoot lasers from his tail. I don't remember that. But I assume he can. Then you got Snarl. My figure has a slight problem with it that if you get this guy, you shouldn't have it. But it doesn't cause an actual problem except for being incredibly annoying. But you'll get to that. No, we'll get to that in a bit. So then here is the back. You have Snarl. You have a display thingy inside. And yeah, overall, fine box. Whee! Anyway, I'm back to Snarl. So, here he is. Let's get a closer look and go down his body. Then there's the back. And yeah, he came with the sword. Yay! Yeah, I got nothing to complain about. I mean, I guess it would be nice to come with a gun, but it didn't come with any useless other thing that could have had plastic go towards it, so I have nothing to complain about. He came with a sword. I'm happy. If he came with just a gun, I'd be happy. Although, you know, I love the sword gun combo that the Dinobots generally have. Although some use guns more than swords more. I don't know. Doesn't matter. One thing, my sword is slightly bent and paint chipped. Lovely. I just noticed that for the first time. But that's just because it's made out of a soft plastic. So if yours is really bent and you just have to have it as straight as possible, I think warming it up with a hairdryer for, I don't know how long, would soften the plastic and then you can flatten it out. But yeah. So now let's talk about articulation because it is pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean very good. So, head on a ball joint. And then you can also tilt back due to transformation even farther. But head is on a ball joint that is quite expressive. Arms can do a full 360. And if you really need to, you can even move the back parts out of the way. You can get out that far. You have a bicep swivel. You have a bend here at the arm due to transformation, as well as a bend here at the arm, which goes over 90 degrees. And you have wrist rotation. Then moving on down to the waist, you have waist rotation. Then you got forward that far, back that far, out that far. Then you have a thigh swivel. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend. And then moving on down, you have ankle tilt and a toe bend. And yeah, very good articulation on this guy. Actually, all the Dinobots do, but this guy keeps that up. And now let's do size comparisons. So, here he is with Optimus Prime. And here he is with Batman. And here he is with my previous review, Slug. And these guys look good together. And because I can, let's try and do the old family photo. Let's bring in him there. Bring that back. Then here, just put him there. Sure, that works. And yeah. Wow. There's glare right where his symbol is. It makes it look like he doesn't have one. Anyway, moving those away. let's get to the transformation, because it is... I don't know if it's the most complex. It's either the most or the second most complex, in a good way. And yeah, let's get to that. So, arms. First, extend the foot out, flip around the hand, bring that up and in, and then straighten that out. And then at this bend that there, and then bend that there. And then you have a... is it Spinosaurus? Gosh dang it. Why do I always blank on dinosaur names when I film the dinosaur review? Spinosaurus doesn't sound right. It has the plate. I can't remember. Anyway, that's gonna bug me. But it doesn't matter overall, I guess, because when you buy it, ye who are smarter than me shall probably know and be like, wow, that bath mat fella's pretty dumb. Anyway, transform the arm like so, then go to the waist, extend, then come back here, extend all that, take the head, flip that in, and you can just bring that up, but don't close that up yet. Then you can close the tail up, bring the arms back, and then come in here, lift that up, and you want a gap there, and then rotate that around. And it's at this point that you can come back here, open this up, bring that forward, take the foot out, then push that past, and then that will peg in. Same thing on this side, open that up, push past, bring that there. Then flip this around, open these up, and leave it like that. Then take the toes. Actually, don't take the toes yet. You can then take that, lock that together, then flip that around. And as you rotate it, the head will naturally come out on its own. And then you can line that up, make sure that's up. Then take the head out the rest of the way, and if you can notice it, I'll talk about it in a second. Then bring the head down, or the neck down, and if you get it lined up right, if you have it lined up wrong, I should say, there will be a gap there, but then if you get everything lined up correctly, which is a little bit easier said than done sometimes, actually we'll just come back to it. Once we get all this done, it locks together seamlessly, or almost seamlessly. Close that up. Take the feet, straighten out the toes, then condense, and then close that in. And then you can come back here and finish what you started by getting all this lined up and then pressing it down and connect for me, will you? Why is it fighting me? There we go. And then take the spines, bring those down. Bring the legs down. And then open the mouth if you want. Open up both sides of the mouth. And you're done. Well, weapon storage. You can take the sword and plug that right there. And yeah, there. Now, is this accurate to how we would just have the dinosaur that I'm still not remembering the name of today? No, but it's accurate to how it looked in the movie, and that's what's most important. And yeah, it is really good, except for one thing that they did wrong on my copy, where they misaligned the halves of the Autobot symbol. Why? It bothers me so much. It doesn't affect the figure at all, but it just, it annoys the crap out of me. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say. Really good figure. Would highly recommend. And, thankfully, I don't think it's as expensive as Grimlock or Slug. Although, because it's a leader, it probably is decently expensive. Anyway, that's about it. So, thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what characters I should review next, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!